Good morning. Welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Yesterday, we emphasized here something that I think all of us can stand to hear right now, especially during such enormously stressful times that we're all undergoing, like the current coronavirus epidemic. I woke up this morning to the state of California basically asking all 40 million residents to stay home. It's an order. And so all the more reason for us to be talking here and emphasizing what we've been discussing, which in a nutshell is this: we need to find a way to stay level-headed. And we've been detailing out the biology of our bodies and brains this past week. And it's a simple, the math for this, this project is fairly simple. Stress kicks up the midbrain's release of adrenaline and cortisol. Those are the two stress hormones right here between my earphones. Stress kicks up the midbrain's release of stress hormones. And when these get kicked up, they begin to very quickly erode our capacity to stay calm and rational, which is the front part of my brain, the forebrain's specialty. So anything we can do, you guys, anything we can do to keep our bodies relaxed, meditation, exercise are just two examples. Anything we do to keep our bodies relaxed and our minds anchored. And what I'm thinking of is cool, rational thought. Anything that we can do to calm our bodies and our minds, what we're actually doing is inhibiting our bodies and brain's natural reflex towards negativity. Now, this reflex towards the negative can actually serve us, as we've described this, can serve us in some circumstances, but in other circumstances, like right now with the current crisis, it can actually lead us, unfortunately, into just imploding with a far greater risk of, among other things, addictive relapse. So to stem that downward spiral, I'm suggesting here a full body, mind, spirit inventory every day, where you ask yourself, how am I doing? How am I really doing in my body, in my mind, in my spirit today? And that our responsive inventories on a daily basis should include a steady diet of holistic health tips. And in this, I include everything from sound diet to solid rest every day, regular exercise, some form for sure of daily meditation or mindfulness practice. And as we've been emphasizing all along, making sure that we access thoroughly vetted information about what it is that we can do to move through this current situation as reasonably, as responsibly as possible. And if I can add to that, that we also not only access thoroughly researched information, but also that we gauge how much of that we take in a day, that we actually, be careful about taking in too much information as another way of just overloading our systems. As I shared with you, my daughter Amanda allows herself one period a day to take in the latest news just to be able to manage the amount of stress that she's dealing with. In the spirit of all of this, including a holistic approach, body-mind-spirit approach, what I want to do the next few days is I want to unpack with you a TED Talk that I think is completely relevant to what we're talking about, and I've just discovered this TED Talk this week. I'm going to encourage you to go to this TED Talk. You can find this talk online under the following title: Great Leaders Do What Drug Addicts Do. You heard me right. Great leaders do what drug addicts do. If that doesn't get your attention, I don't know what will. The presenter is absolutely brilliant, and he's a beautifully humble man. Michael Brody, B-R-O-D-Y -Waite. Michael Brody Waite. It's W-A-I-T-E. Cannot recommend this particular TED Talk too highly. It's particularly in this time. I'm going to give you in the blog post that accompanies this video post the exact YouTube link. But if you look up that name, Michael Brody Waite, or that title, Great Leaders Do What Drug Addicts Do, if you look up that on YouTube, you'll find it. But I'm going to send you the link as well. I'd like you to review that, and then we'll be discussing it, unpacking it more the next few days, starting tomorrow. Be safe today, and I hope that you have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.